Hello everyone, this is Taria, Goddess of Earth. How are you guys doing today? I'm having a beautiful, blessed day. I hope each and every one of you are as well. You guys, my hair is a mess. I didn't even try to fix it this morning. I've been busy. I have done, let me tell you, over this weekend, okay, my spirit guides told me that I needed to do some spirit guide readings. So that's what I made time for today. I did the water and the earth signs, and I will be uploading them this evening, okay? Probably when we're done with our live session, all right? But I got those done, and I'll get the air and fire done tomorrow, all right? So today we have the star, okay? The star. Beautiful energy right here. Okay. Now I did look up the star on Wikipedia, okay? And you can Google that and look it up too as well. But I like the meaning that it gives. When the star card appears, you are likely to find yourself feeling inspired. It brings renewed hope and faith in a sense that you are truly blessed by the universe at this time. Now, it can mean astronomy, good health, hope, inspiration, opportunities, and spirituality. The element is air, okay? The ruling planet is Uranus, all right? Now, you'll want to write that down, Uranus, okay? Because I believe with the galaxy, it doesn't have a planet for it, but it has the zodiac sign that's associated with the star, which is Aquarius. And Aquarius ruling planet is Uranus, okay? All right, so here we go. You guys are going to want to write these down, okay? Optimism, renewal, boundlessness, peace, astrology. The star is a card of hope, peace, and renewal. After the destruction of the tower, the star brings optimism for a fresh start. When the star shows up in a reading, have trust in the constantly changing nature of the universe. After the darkest hour comes the dawn of a new day. You are on a healing path. Be sure to nurture both the physical and spiritual aspects of your life. Do what is practically required while at the same time visualizing an ideal future. Calmness and stillness may be required to heal completely. If someone in your life needs healing, the star is telling you that optimism and gentle nurturing are required. In a creative venture, the star can be a sign of success. This card can also indicate astrology and other divine arts. Pay attention to the cosmos. All right. So the star is associated with the number 8. 8 is the number of abundance, leadership, and influence. This number represents honor, respect, rewards, and power. With 8 comes a time to consolidate material and spiritual resources. Spiritually, 8 represents cosmic consciousness and infinity, 8 on its side. 8 is associated with strength and the star. The element is air. Air is one of the 4 classical elements in ancient Greek philosophy and science. It was commonly associated with the mind, soul, and the breath of life. The direction of air is east. Okay. Aquarius is the 11th sign in the zodiac. Aquarius characteristics include original, independent, perceptive, pioneering, imaginative, wise, knowledgeable, humanitarian, friendly, witty, inventive, thoughtful, curious, eloquent, unconventional, idealistic, opinionated, restless, rebellious, emotionally detached. The second chakra and the seventh chakra is connected to the star, okay, associated. And we have the colors, beige, yellow, green, and blue. Now the crystals is moldavite, sugilite, tektite, and turquoise. Well, I probably burnt those, huh? I probably did not say that right. Okay, so here you go. And remember to look up the symbolism, okay, of these, you guys. Google it. You get that bottom one right there. All right, and then we have... There's the crystals. All right. Okay. Set that right there. And get a drink, you guys. All right. So we have the star. We use the image of the star to capture our highest hopes, and also those head in the clouds dreams, which have lost touch with reality. A warning against egocentricity and ignoring the rest of the world. It encourages us to find out where we are and what our own contribution to the cosmos may be. The star is born, and stars don't actually fall from the sky. All right, spiritual experience. Recognizing and accepting one's own place in the cosmos. As the card for the day, open up, make your contribution. Do away with false modesty and inhibitions so that the full beauty that is you can come into its own. All right, for love and relationships, time for your feelings to thaw out. For success and happiness, don't hide your light under a bushel. And don't forget that you are only a part of a much bigger Milky Way. Isn't that awesome, you guys? I love that. All right. Let's see here. All right, keywords. You want to write these down, you guys. Happiness, hope, light at the end of the tunnel. Good fortune. This lovely card often portrays a nude female figure in or beside a pool of water. In some decks, she pours water from 2 jugs or chalices. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, she pours the contents of one picture into a stream and the other onto the ground, showing the connection between the 2 feminine elements, water and earth. Stars shine in the background, sometimes in a circle or a halo-like formation around her. The naked woman represents truth and purity. The jugs contain the waters of life. We see shooting stars as harbingers of good luck. We wish upon a star, for the star is a universal symbol of hope. Getting this card is like looking up at the bright starry sky on a clear night and seeing all the magnificence of the universe. This is the time of fulfillment, good fortune, creative inspiration, and spiritual growth, when you receive help from unseen forces and wishes come true. All right, so it says, hope, which whispered from Pandora's box only after all the other plagues and sorrows had escaped, is the best and last of all things. Interesting. Okay, so it says, the star signals an end to problems and the start of a new, happier phase of life. I think of it as the light at the end of the tunnel card. You've been preparing for this time and now you've arrived. The star shows you're in harmony with your life's purpose, using your gifts beneficially. It signifies inspiration, intuition, inner wisdom, and joy. In a reading about money, the star signals an improvement in your financial position. Help comes from both the invisible world and the material one. Remain hopeful. Your dreams can be achieved. If the reading is about your job, you may be moving into the spotlight, getting recognition for your efforts. You're the star and it's your turn to shine. You feel good about yourself and confident in your place in the universe. Success lies just around the corner. In a reading about love, this card represents a bright, beautiful relationship that inspires you and brings you joy. The wish you made has or will soon come true. All right, and it says right down here underneath, optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. All right, isn't that awesome? Okay. I'm trying to think. I'm going to keep it pretty short today, you guys. Let's see here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do a recap, all right? Now, we have justice, okay? Clarity, all right? This is truth. This is your truth. This is the discovery of truths, okay? This always talks about your third eye being open, that you see clearly, okay? You have clear vision. Now, it can represent a legal situation. Maybe it's a financial or criminal situation. It talks about when it shows up, and if it's in a positive, setting, and that's what you're getting, then most definitely something's coming to a conclusion here. There's going to be agreements made, okay? And it's going to be beneficial. The Hanged Man. This is seeing a situation or a person from a different perspective, okay? Sometimes this is you, gaining empowerment here that's mystical, okay? You're able to remove yourself and your emotions from a situation, and you're able to come to a decision or conclusion without being judgmental, all right? You're coming from that kind of space, and that's very powerful, all right? This also can represent, you gaining information about yourself, what you need to let go of, what you need to release, okay? And, when you receive that in this state, it's a lot easier to be able to release and let go of anything or anyone that's no longer serving you, okay? This can also represent stagnation, feeling stuck, pause, okay? But it also represents there's a need for you to be at peace and be patient, okay, with what is going on, all right? Sometimes, especially if you've just planted a seed, this is that space in between what you've planted, and now there's this pause, and you need to be patient because there will be something that comes from it that will grow, that will sprout out, but it takes time, okay? Death. This talks about huge transformations, okay? This talks about, ending a cycle. This talks about releasing and letting go of maybe emotional baggage. Maybe letting go of toxic situations or people or doing something that's toxic. When you receive death, oftentimes it can represent that you're going through the dark night of the soul, okay? Or maybe you're coming out of the dark night of the soul. And it's going to allow for you to go through a huge transformation and transition into a successful new beginning. Walking through a new door. Then we have Temperance, okay? This is such a powerful energy right here. The angel there is tempering. This is doing spiritual alchemy right here. Inner alchemy, okay? Having balance, okay? And being able to bring the spiritual realm with the material realm. And having balance there where you can create. You know, a lot of times this talks about making compromises. This is you believing in yourself. This is you balancing your energies. And there's a need when this shows up. If you have a relationship that is out of balance, there's a need to do what you can to get it back into balance, okay? And a lot of times it can represent doing the great work, doing inner work as well, or creating something and getting it just right. I mean, you are definitely taking the time to get it just the way that you want it. Now we have the devil. Okay, oftentimes when this shows up, it talks about limited, be it feeling restricted, feeling bound or tied to something or someone that is not good for you, that's toxic, okay? Now it can represent needing to have a good time, all right? If you're just working and no play, not taking time out to enjoy what you're working so hard for, all this money, then it's time to go out and have a good time. Treat yourself. This represents materialistic energy as well. Addictions, and addictions come in many forms. And an addiction is anything that you do out of balance, especially something you feel like you can't live without, all right? That's not healthy. And this can also represent that sexual energy as well. The Tower, okay? The Tower. This to me represents breaking down bad habits, releasing and letting go of anything or anyone that's no longer serving you, so you can go through a breakthrough, so you can allow this to fall, so you can start to rebuild, okay? And then we have the Star. To me, the Star represents healing. It represents when you receive that, that your wish, your dream, your vision is within reach, okay? You're starting to see the stars are not so far off. You know, you can achieve what your vision is, okay? And it is also that energy of hope, okay, and renewal. And, you know, a lot of times this can represent needing to allow yourself to shine, okay? Come out of the shadows and into the spotlight. It's your turn. All right, you guys, I love you. I know this is very short. Oh, wait a minute. I do have one thing I have to look up here. One of you ladies was asking about the Wheel of Fortune. Let me see. Okay, I know one of you asked what zodiac sign it is associated with. And you asked if it was all of the, I think it was the fixed signs. Okay, well, first off, now tomorrow I have that list, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to read off the whole list to you, and you're going to need to write all the associations down, the zodiac associations and the planet associations with all of the major arcana. We're going to do that tomorrow, and you're going to need to write this stuff down and study it, okay? Now, the element of the Wheel of Fortune is fire. The ruling planet is Jupiter, okay? Let me see what, okay. Here we go. Okay, so it says here, all right, that might be, all right, so give me just a moment, you guys. Well, I tell you what, you know, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo are on the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Those are the fixed signs, all right? So there is association there with those 4 fixed signs. But I was thinking that there was a zodiac. Give me just a moment. Well, I will look more into it, and you know, we'll talk about it tonight, okay? Because I'll have to go look. I have a chart deal written down, like I said, of all the planets and the zodiac signs that are associated with all of the major arcana, okay? Now, I was thinking it was I really thought that there was a, and I might be mistaken, you guys, it might be the Hermetics one that I'm thinking about, because I believe it's Capricorn that's in that one. So it may be all 4 in this. So I will check it out and we will go over it later. You guys, be good. All right, I love y'all, and I will see you here in a little bit, okay? I will see you back here tomorrow, and tomorrow we have the moon. Tomorrow is going to be about the moon, and that's going to be a cool one, you guys, all right? All right, you guys. I love you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.